All right now. Hello, hello, hello. And I gotta catch the runaway. Ah, all right. Okay, we're here. Thank you so much for coming. And it is Food Fridays. And this is I Bring It Every Day. Hang on just a second. I'm coming. Gotta do one thing. I forgot. Oh boy. Let's do this. All right. I think we got it. All right. Well, I see a couple people coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. And let's get this off of here. And woo! I said my assistant has left me, so I'm all by myself today. But anyway, thank you so much for coming. All right, now I gotta hit this other button. Aye, aye, aye. All right, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going. All right, now let's see who's here. Got some people. Awesome. Oh, we got Miss Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie's Corner. So we're having chicken and dumplings. Hopefully, this will go well. Who knows? Yes. Hello. Oops. There we go. A little bit laggy today. And everybody's saying hi to Miguel. Hello. Bonnie saying hi. Let's see. You always love your big windows. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have we don't put curtains up, which is bad. But nobody's behind us, so we're okay. But yes. There's Moses. Hey, I need you. Come down. Yes, chicken and dumplings is a staple here in Texas. I did not know that. Okay. And then Miguel said, "Hola, Moises."
Hello.
Yeah. I just need you to hang on to this thing.
Hang on a second.
This. Because this is Instagram. It's running.
Oh.
Yeah, so you don't have to touch it. You just need to put it somewhere. Yeah. Do you have your phone? You forgot your
My
phone.
phone's right there.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we're here. So, Fridays are crazy.
Do you want this?
Even though we try to prep, yeah, I just need to put this somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm just running Instagram. I want to give it a try. Hey, Instagram. Anybody's over there? Nobody there yet. But I just want to put everything in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the prep that I did. And the prep is not that intense. It's actually pretty simple. But yeah. So staples. So you got to tell me, Miguel. Now, what do people put in their dumplings? You got to tell me. Let's see. I hope. I hope she does too. Yes, Letty. Okay, so we'll see what happens. All right, here goes. All right. Okay.
This is high enough for me.
No, that's good. I just need to lay this down. That's it. And just in case if anybody comes in. Oh, we have Love Crochet Babe. Hello. Good to see you. All right, I gotta take a sip. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I'm gonna show you just a quick clip video of what we're going to do and what the prep is. And the prep is really simple. You know, it's funny. I was looking at the prep for this and I realized it's kind of like soup, and it just depends on how far you want to go. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So let's see. So welcome to the channel. This is I Bring It Every Day. My name is Kelly. And I'm so excited that you guys came in, and I'm hoping that this will be a relatively quick dinner. And I'll show you, what it looks like. And then you can just take it and run. But I did not know this was a Texas thing. Interesting. So anyway, so basically what I did was I just took pretty much chicken parts, whatever you have. Some of the recipes say to use a whole chicken, which, and you just have to go to the store and figure out the cheapest, and that's always what I say to do is do the cheapest that you can. Try to cook fresh as you can and then go from there. So yes. There we go. Miss Nancy, too old to care. Squirrel Raid, you're hungry? What's for supper? I brought my own fork. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Hold on, let's go. Put this here. Okay, Suzanne, welcome in. So we're doing chicken and dumplings. So I'm going to show you just a quick thing of the prep, and hopefully it'll go well. And I'll have to narrate because I did this very, very quickly, but thank you so much for coming. So this is it. So we figured, I forget why we did chicken and dumplings, but we sort of stumbled on this the other day. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. Okay. But welcome to the 12 people in here. Please like and share and all that stuff if you're into it. Yes, I like the hand pink waving. Yes, hand pink waving. She's got 4 hand pink wavings. All right, because they're good. Oh, okay. That's a good reason. All right, now, so let me present. And I took attendance. So we have, I see Bonnie. I see Moises. I see
Hi,
Nancy.
Bonnie.
I see, yeah, I said Nancy and Suzanne. And I don't know if there's anybody else. We got some other people in the bushes. The bush people. Oh, they left. They were here and they left. Oh, okay. But anyway, let me show you the prep, and I'll try to narrate my way through this, and we'll see what happens. Uh-oh, now where'd my prep go? That is too funny. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Hopefully this will not blow up on me, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, we will present, do a video file, and hopefully it's here. And if not, we're going to cry. We'll do this tab. I know that's what we'll do. We'll do the tab. Yeah, this sharing is not easy. Let's see. Share screen. And we're sharing the screen. And of course, let's see if this. Now, tell me if you can see this, because you may not be able to see this. So I may have to do something. No, I haven't uploaded it yet. I just need to make sure. Yeah, it's not letting me check this tab. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hang on just a second. And let's see. I want to save this. Where? Oh, it's in the downloads file. Let's put it on the desktop.
Katrina just came in.
Oh, hey, Katrina. Thanks for coming. All right, let's see if this works. Hope this works. If not, I'm going to cry. I might need some technical assistance here. Let me see. All right, share. If not, I'm going to cry. Window. Entire screen. Let's see if it does it this way. Oh, this may not work. I may need you.
What are we doing?
So come here for a sec. Well, yeah, never mind. I'll have to do. Let me do something else here. I'll have to do this another way. I just uploaded it to the. I did the share with the AirDrop. Do I have to save it?
I see with the Mac. I don't know.
The Mac is the only one that does the share.
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let me see if I can do it this way. Anyway, good to see you, Katrina. I'm trying to share this screen. If not, I'm going to have to do it this way. New window, open location. Let's see if we can do it this way. Oh, there's Laura. Hello. Laura's on Facebook. Okay. Yes. This isn't liking it. So let me try another way here. I can't, and at some point, if you can see my phone, if you could hand it somewhere around there, I don't, it's on that side, but let's see. But anyway, I'll talk you through the prep. So the prep, because it looks like it's not letting me share the screen for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't like it. All right, sorry about that. So anyway, so good to see you, Laura. So basically what I did was I took the chicken parts and I just put them into boil, and that's basically it. And hold on a second. Let me just do this for you. This way you can find it, because that's the only way I can. I'm probably sitting on it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, that's the only way I can do it. All right. Thank you. And then let me see I'll have to try to if I can share this another way. Yeah, some days this technical stuff is terrible. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so you boil the chicken, and I'll show you. Let me pull this a little closer. Hold that. I'm going to need milk at some point. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of milk. Let me see if I can get this in the screen here. But I'll show you. And let's see here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pull this back. If I can get this in. Yeah, see, I was afraid to mess with this today because I said I don't want to. But I guess I'm going to have to do it. All right, we'll do it this way. All Okay, so what we'll do is, so anyway, so I've got the prep in here. So what I did was I put, let me add this to the screen here. This will be easier. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Now, so anyway, so we got the chicken. And hold on. Let me see. There we go. Can you hear me? Okay, there we go. So anyway, so this is the chicken. So what I did was I cut this up and I just boiled it and then put some spices and onions and garlic, and that's it. And so what they say is they say to cook the chicken for about an hour. And then from there, you just take it out and you make the dumplings. And then you add it to it and cook it, and that's basically it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the dumplings. Let me see. All right. So hopefully that looks good. Yep. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. And let me know if you can hear me okay. Hopefully you can. Yep. All right. Okay. So I think we're good. But I just want to make sure we're good. But I'll show you, if I can get this clip to play. Sometimes this thing's, doesn't want to play. It's like, nope, no playing today. But anyway, so there it is. So there's the chicken. It started out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out, whenever you do the bones, whenever you cook anything with bones, you're going to get this sort of a scum around the side of the bowl, which is nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean that out and then put this on a different plate and then proceed from there. But basically the dumplings are this. So these are the dumplings. So what you do is you just, you sift about 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you put 3 teaspoons of baking powder in with it. So I'm just using one of these, like a sifter. It's not really a sifter. It's a strainer. But anyway, I'm just going to strain this out or put this in here like this. And then I'm going to add a little bit of parsley, a little bit of salt and pepper and things like that to that. And then you put whatever, flavors you like in there. Now I put some, I have some rosemary I'm going to add in here. I'm going to do some salt and pepper, rosemary, and we'll see how that goes from there. Okay. But anyway, so that's the easy part of the dumplings. And so you want to sift them just to keep all these little balls from coming out. And I don't know if you can see that real close, but sometimes you see these little balls, there we go, that come out in the flour. So you just keep yourself from, sometimes they're insects, sometimes they're other things. Let's see, what's Nancy said? Oh, do you make the fluffy dumplings or more like the noodle? So I'm going to do the drop because I figure a drop is easy. And you just literally take a spoon and drop them in while they're boiling. Then you cover them about 10, 15 minutes and then they're done. So let me get rid of these extra little balls.
Granny D.
Oh, hey, Granny D. Good to see you. So I'm going to sift the rest of this. And then I'll show you, what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do a little cleanup on this chicken. And so I may need a plate, if you don't mind. If you can, without mayhem there. Try not to knock that over. But anyway, so I'm going to sift this while he's doing that. And then just like a plate or 2. And then maybe 3. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken out of this thing. And then I'm going to just clean it up a little bit. And so basically, this is the same recipe for chicken soup. If you want a chicken soup, this is kind of the same recipe. Thank you. All right. Very good. That's good. So anyway, I'm going to just take this chicken out of here. And then we're going to see here. I can get a fork. And I'll show you. So I'm just going to take this chicken out of here. And basically what you have inside of here is the broth. And so they say that a couple of the recipes that I looked at, they say that you want to cook it till the chicken's falling off the bones. And look at that. That's gone. Like it's falling off. And I have a big leg quarter here. So I'm just going to put that on there. And here's another leg. So I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to just strain this a little bit just to clean this up. And then I'm just going to put this right back into this pan here. All right. So I'm going to have you hold this. just for a sec. Okay. But as you see inside of this pan here, you got a lot. You have a lot going on, but not too bad. And I'm going to switch here. Let me see if I can do this. Make this one big. Any questions there, Mr. Moses?
Nope. You got JTJR Girls in Alaska.
Oh, hello. Good to see you. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to clean this part out here because this is yucky. I don't like. What's wrong? Okay. No, you had a face. I wasn't sure what was going on. Okay.
My face.
Okay, just your face. And this is what happens whenever you cook with the bones. You just want to get all this sludgy out of there. Yeah, that's gross. All right. And then I'm just going to take one of these and just run this through. This is just just to see if there's anything that's a little bit strange. So I've got a little bit of onions in here, and I did pre-cut these onions. And it looks like this is pretty clean. Like if you look at this broth, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing like weird or extra in here. So this is good. I think I saw one little thing. I just want to get out of here. And but there it is. So that's the only little thing that I got out of there. Just a little bit of this, some of the stuff from the bones comes out. So you just want to get all this sludgy out of here, make it pretty. And then, but you can change pans, but I'm going to just use the same pan. And the thing that's really nice about this is you're going to have all this flavor from the chicken in there. Yep. So I'm going to just throw that over there. All right. So there we go. Let's see. So JT Jr., hello. And the fluffy drop dumplings are the best kind. I usually dump a can of peas. Yep, you can do that when they're almost done. Oh, yes. Very nice. Oop, that went right by me. But thanks for the information, Nancy. That's good. All right. And let me have that cup again, please. Yeah. Now the second part. Now, because I'm combining two recipes here. And the one recipe that they recommended was, so they said to go back in with a little bit of flour and the veggies, and they said to put it back in here and to cook the onions, the garlic, and the other stuff, and to go from there. So I'm just going to put this in this measuring cup just for now, and I'm just going to put this back on the stove. And okay,
need the bigger one.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, I think we got it here. Yep. So I have a lot of juice, and I put about 4 cups of
water in it.
Huh?
Does it matter? Has water?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I have about 4 cups of water, maybe 3.5. There's a lot. Yeah, quite a bit. And but we're gonna go. We're just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna take all this out, and I'm just gonna put some more onions in here. So I'm just gonna take all this out of here, and I think we got it all. Just a little bit left, but I think we're good. Yeah, let's do one more. What the heck? Yeah, this so far we got about 3 cups, 3.5, 4 cups. I'm just gonna put the rest of this in here, and I think we're good. And I'm just gonna add it back in. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is caramelize the onions and the carrots. Now, Nancy said peas. Now, I don't have peas today, which is very sad because peas would be good. So I have a couple of pieces of onions in here. So let me put this here. So I'm going to do that and fire that up. And then we're going to go from there. But the chicken and dumplings should be, it should be pretty cool. All right. So give me just a second. I'll let this warm up. And we should be good. But anyway, so I got the dumplings going. So now the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of, I need that. I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning in here. So I'm going to put I have a little bit of seasoned salt, which is what I'm going to do right now. So you see me doing that. A little seasoned salt in there. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of rosemary. And it's basically, whatever season you like. And we're going to go from there. Here's a little bit of rosemary. Put this in while that's heating up. And so there we go there. Yep, a little bit of rosemary. And then a little, I'm going to put one of these basic seasonings in here too. And this is a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, and things like that. So I'm just going to give these a little bit of flavor. But you can make these as bland. Or what do you laugh at? Bland or as whatever you want.
Two else care. Can I trade my fork in for a trough? sounds good.
I know. I just see the thing is, I always thought that dumplings were boring. So you have to give it a little bit of, give a little bit of bump. You got to give it a little bit of a bump. I don't know how to explain it, but when you say flavor, it's like a little bit of flavor. All right. Put the right now I'm putting in the baking powder. And then, oh yeah, and I'm going to need a little bit of milk too. Just a little bit. We'll see how this goes.
Not need milk now.
Soon.
Okay.
Yeah, soon. All right. So anyway, so these are the dumplings. I'm just going to add the milk, and then we should be good. All right. Okay. Woo! It's crazy, right? Let's see. Dumplings are not boring. They are good. That's funny. Well, see, so we have somebody who's not a big dumpling person, so that's the problem. Okay. All right. So now, what I've got here is I've got some. So these are the carrots and the onions. Oops, there we go. Carrots and onions. So I'm gonna throw these in here. All right, just get in there. And I'm going to add some garlic to this also. So I'm really going buck wild with the seasonings. Because the thing is, you gotta add some flavor to the stuff, or else it's going to be boring. So I'm just going to throw all this in. We're going to, let's see, I never use peas. Oh yeah, that's a couple of the recipes had them. And it was interesting because I never really thought about it before, Yeah. Let me see. I cannot get this open. Of course. No. I say it's one of those days. But this is like reality. This is real stuff. If you could grab a little bit of oil too, that'd be good. You can't get it open. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I it is what it is. Let's see. They're really good in stew. Yes, that's what she said. Yeah. That's true, Katrina. But I like to add just a little bit of, You see, I'm putting a lot in here. A lot of garlic. So I'm going to caramelize this a little bit. Just to give it some flavor, and then we're going to go from there. All right, there you go. If you could put that back. Ooh, that's heavy. All right, and let's see how this goes. We're gonna, and then the milk, if you can do that. Yep, and then we're good. All right. Yep. Yeah, like a cup. Let me see. I'll give you this. Give you a cup of milk here. This is like a half, but this is good. Let's start with a half. Yep. Yeah, just hang on to that. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna season this out, and then come on. Seems like it had a nice little steam, and then it's just slowed down. All right, come on. Okay, thank you. All right, if you can get a little bit of oil, like the olive oil on the door there, in the Lazy Susan, and then that should be good, and it should get going. Yeah, on the. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Put a little olive oil in there. Just gonna let that go. All right, that should do it. And I think this is it. So this is it for the veggies, at least as far as what I'm gonna put in here. And hopefully this will keep going. And then I'll need the chicken back as soon as you get a chance.
You can just do that, or
yeah, as soon as this is done, I'm gonna throw the chicken back in. Yep. All right, so this is a little slow, but we'll let that go. And let's see. Oh, Nancy, if you like that, then do it. I don't think there's a rule. Oh, okay. Oh, please, but not in my chicken and dumplings. Oh, I see. Oh, you put peas. Okay, gotcha. What happens in the kitchen stays in the kitchen. I'm afraid to ask what that is. That's funny. All right, so I'm gonna let that go. All right, but I'm gonna get started on these guys, and I'm gonna put a little bit of butter. Actually, I'm gonna cover this just for a second, just to kind of get it going there. All right. Okay. Now they say whenever you're mixing the dumplings, you don't want to put too much. Don't work them too much because they get hard. Yeah. So fingers crossed. We're gonna do a little bit of. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in there, and oops, here we go over here, and then we'll go from there. So they said about 3 teaspoons of butter, and it says melted or so. This is very melted. If you saw how much this is melted, oh my gosh! If only I can get that in there. We're gonna put that a little bit in there, and then yeah. Put a little bit of butter in there, and then I'll get the, let me see if I can get this little, I have to move this back a little bit. I'm a little out of the shot. Now, the other cheat that you can do is you can do, if you want, you can do, what are those called? You can do chicken broth. Like, so this is a way to make chicken broth just on your own. You know, you don't have to do anything fancy with it. But the chicken broth is it's real easy to make. So I'm just putting a little bit of milk in there. And they should be just about ready. I may need more. Actually, I might just use some of the juice from the because we have a lot of juice. Gonna put some more in there. Try not to beat it too much. There we go. All right. I'm just gonna put these together. Oh yeah, these are looking pretty good. And these are yeah, I'm probably gonna need some more juice, but that's okay. I'll just use this. But these look good. And I don't know if you can see that consistency there, but the consistency is pretty good there. Yeah. And I just need to put a little more liquid in there, which I'm gonna do. And then we'll just drop these in. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a little bit of this juice. And hopefully this should do it. But the consistency is looking good. All right. Looking good. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is looking good. Oh, yeah. And the color's nice. Ooh, okay. Digging this. Look, liking this consistency. Okay. Now I'm ready for the chicken. Let me see. I'm going to take this off. Ooh, hot. Move this over. Yep. Let's take this off. Yeah, this gets really, really hot. So there we go. Woo! See that steam? Let me see this here. All right. Okay. Can I have the chicken? Yep. Yes. Oh, it's going nice. Turn this down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put this back in. Now they say you can cut the chicken off the bones. And I'm gonna brown this just a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Let me give you this. Thank you. All right. And you want this little bit of the skin to burn on there. Not burn, but to get in there. And I'm just going to put that in there like that. This is good. And I'm just going to take some of this off the bone right now. And we'll do that right now. Okay. This is the fun part. What did she say? I know it smells pretty good. And they say this gives you a nice flavor, when you're doing the chicken. So I'm just going to pull this off the bone. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just pulling it off. Trying to keep my hands off of it. All right. Now, if you could hand me that plate again, I'll put this in. All right. Then I'll put the juice back in. But I'm just trying to get a little bit of this. Oops. Whew. There we go. These bones are like crazy. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of meat on there. Take that off. There we go. Yes. And I'm just pulling it off. Yep. Okay. Putting that in there. I had 4 legs and then 1 leg quarter. But there's quite a bit of meat in here. And these are these chicken legs that we got from the farmer's market. So there's a lot of meat in here. What's that?
Is that all the money?
No, there's one more. It's gonna take me a minute. Just give me a second. Yeah, just hang on to that. And then you can dump those or whatever you want to do with them. I'm just gonna pull this off. So this is the last big piece here. Pulling this off. Woo! It's amazing. But I'm trying this way. Like my grandmother used to make this, and this is a way. I don't think she ever did it this way. But I said, I'm going to live dangerously. I said, I'm going to do this live. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to pull this extra chicken off. And I think we're good. And then I'm going to add the juice back. And then I'm going to just cook the dumplings. Oh, yeah. There is a lot of meat on here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but. All right. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So there we go. All right. Now, if you could bring that just a little closer. I'll try to get this out of here. There we go. Thank you. And one more. Ready? Oops. And boom. Okay. We got it. So it's all in here. So I'm just going to pull these chicken apart here. But you see we got a nice little brown. What's been browning. We're caramelizing the onions. And this will give you just a little more flavor. So you'll get that nice chicken flavor. Because if you just cook chicken in just plain water or even broth, it's kind of boring, you know. But you see that? So there's a little bit of browning going on there. And I'm just taking the skin and just sort of letting it go. There it is. All right. So I'm just going to add everything back in. Let's see how we're doing here. Add a little bit. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add this back in. All right, now. Lots of juice. Yeah. And they say the dumplings should take about 15 minutes, give or take, plus or minus. Put this last little bit in here. And what you want is all the juice so that it'll steam the dumplings. But look at that. So that's a decent color. Look at that color. That's really looking good. Yeah. It smells good. It's smelling pretty good. So you get all that caramelization. You get all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, this is good. All right. Woo! We did it. All right, so now I'm gonna drop them in. Then we'll get back to the chat. And hopefully this is enough juice. I think this is good, actually. Ooh, I think this might be okay. Oh, I'm so happy. Sometimes you never know, like whenever you're doing bread stuff, bread products. Because bread is very finicky. Right, Moses? Mm-hmm. It really is. Yeah, we've done bread, right? But my new favorite bread is that bread that I think it's the 3-ingredient bread. If you look it up on YouTube, a lot of people are doing it, and it was delicious. And we were just like, yay! So this is a little bit sticky, but this is the way I like them. So I'm just taking like a spoonful, just dropping them in there. Hopefully this is boiling fast enough. But you don't want to overwork them too much. So this is what they call drop dumplings. But yeah, a lot of the PA Dutch and some other people, you can roll these out. But I like them this way because they're sort of bite-sized and everybody kind of gets a couple, and then bam, you're done. So hopefully.
Yes, it's boiling.
It is, yeah. It's a slow boil right now. Because I had it boiling before I started messing around with the veggies. But it's still pretty hot. Like right now, it is smoking. And I don't know if you can hear it. It's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this one here is. Yeah, no, I don't know. You can, but I don't know if they can.
It doesn't look like it's boiling up from the camera.
But it is, yeah. It's got a little boil. So it's a nice slow boil. I might turn it up just a little bit, but this is the last one. I'm going to see if I can get this in here. But this is it. And then you just put them in until they're done. And they said till they're tender. And these almost look like those Red Lobster because I put that orange stuff in there. But anyway, so there it is. So let me go get the lid. And then we'll go back to the chat. And then bam. And we'll talk about some food. Woo! So anyway, how's everybody's week? Ours was interesting, right, Moses?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what happened. Like this week. This week was a blur. This was the week of the blur.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm just gonna leave this here. And but we're good. But like I said, I probably put a little bit more juice in than most people would do. But you can do that. And and this lady sort of made a gravy with the sauce that was around the dumplings. But I think you're going to get a little bit of a gravy-ish situation from the dumplings. But anyway, there they are. So you're not supposed to lift them up. So that was a bad. Don't do that. Okay. So I think we're good. We did it. Oh my gosh, that was scary, but we did it. All right. Yes. And what I'll do is I'll put on, oh, you got an ad. What I'll do is I'll put on the in my oh my goodness, on my community tab, I'll put the video on for you so you can take a look at it. The prep, but the prep's real simple. This is like what's it? Oh yeah. Oh, somebody on there?
No, I don't know.
Oh, there are. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, we have. Oh, I can't read this one. Tara, Pace, Pace Craft Creations. Hello. Sorry, I cannot read. Bad reading. But let me know if I got that right. But thanks for coming. So anyway, so there it is. So now we'll just wait, and then we'll see how this goes. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'll throw this in the sink, and then we'll talk about what's happening in the world of food this week. And are you coming?
What?
Are you coming? No, you're not coming. Okay.
Do you want me to?
Please. That way I don't drop it. I'm a little clumsy. Okay. So we did it. Oh my gosh. That was crazy, but we did it. Yay. Now let's see. LOL. Let's see. What did Katrina say? Oh, okay. I know if it isn't a boil, you have a mess. Yes. Ask me how I know. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. So it's a slow boil, but there it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see, isn't it? Let's see if I can turn this up a little bit. But if you look around here where the carrots are, you see it moving?
If you're on your phone, stretch your screen.
Yeah, right there it's boiling where my little fork is. And this one's moving around. It's kind of doing a dance. But yeah, it's looking good. But I like this is my little Dutch oven here. And these are pretty decent pans, stainless steel, no fancy coatings or anything like that in there. So we'll see how this goes. It looks like it's going. All right, so I'm gonna leave it alone. They say you're supposed to leave them alone. And that's the whole thing. Like, you don't want to overwork the bread. You don't want to work, and the steam kind of gets everything going. So I'll show you, like, one of the cheats that you can use is chicken broth. It comes in these big containers. And that's good if you don't feel like doing the chicken broth. But if you already have the chicken, it's like real easy. But there's also vegetable broth you can do. And the vegetable broth is awesome too. Yeah. All right. So anyway, so we're going to do that. We'll get everything going. We'll keep it going. And then bam. But let's see. Let me do a little reading here. Let's see. I cannot read that name. Pace it Craft Creations. Sorry. Pace it Craft Creations. There we go. That was hard. I was like, Pace. I saw Pace. ITERA. Okay. Pace it Craft Creations. All right. And then, you love chicken and dumplings and love Crochet Babe 65 likes chicken and dumplings. Great dinner. Yeah, I figured we'd try something that we haven't done. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard to come up with new things. And I think that's like the whole thing. We're really trying to go through all of the meal things that you can come up with. Yeah. So, but we're looking good. And it's boiling. Now I can sort of hear it. I'm going to be quiet for a second. Maybe you can hear it. Some ASMR. Okay. Okay. So it's been in there. It's 6:38. Oh, it's going.
Susan's asking what's in the dumplings.
So what I did was they say you can. So one lady did half and half instead of using milk. She used half and half. So it's basically white flour, milk, or half and half, whatever seasonings you like. So they always say salt and pepper, and then maybe onion powder or garlic powder. Whichever one moves you. I put both, and then I put some rosemary because I like that flavor, and some parsley, and it just kind of gives it a little bit of color because it looks very, very bland. Like sometimes when you see dumplings, they're always like just plain bread, plain dough,
No fat.
no fat. Yeah, very, very little. Well, yeah, just a little bit of butter, and so butter is not bad in terms of like as a. Uh-oh, this is starting to spit. Hold on, let me get this. Woo, there we go. Yeah, it's spitting out a little bit of steam. I'm gonna try to. Oh, it's really going too. Ooh, this looks good, and it smells good. So, give this a try and let me know if you try it. Later on, we'll see what Mister I Bring It says. This should be pretty good. I think he'll like it. And I mean, I can sort of taste it, but without tasting it. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Anything else over there? Nope. Nobody on Instagram. But thank you, Instagram people, for coming in. Yeah, that name was a little bit strange. Like I couldn't get the whole her whole name. It looked like Pace. Yeah. Who has weird names? What was that one website we were looking at? The names were hard to understand. Was it I can't remember if it was it wasn't like it wasn't the obvious Facebook, but they had really, really unusual names, and I had to really like decipher what they are because usually I can see right through them when I come in there. And I went, that was a tough one for me. But anyway, you see, the only good thing about winter is pots of chicken and dumplings, chili and ham and bean soup. Ooh, nice, and cornbread. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. Oh, how about beef stew? Now we did do a beef stew. But we can revisit it. I'm going to try to see if there's something that we can do to the beef stew that will be more interesting. Because I think like people were like, like they weren't. I don't think people were digging the beef stew, but maybe now. See, because the weather's kind of icky right now. It's very, very overcast and everything. And and we saw some of the storm stuff today. We were at someplace and they had the weather channel on, and I was just like hooked on the weather channel. Let me see how we doing here. Ooh, this looks good. Oh my gosh. Yes, these are good. I'm just gonna give them a few more minutes, and then we'll go. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about the food news. Oh, so I know what happened. Tell them what we ran into today, Moses.
Mm-hmm.
You remember at the place?
Oh, there was a big boar's head chalkboard.
You say that louder.
It was a giant boar's head chalkboard at this bagel place we went to.
Yeah, we went to get some bagels, and they had a big boar's head chalkboard. I guess it was a giveaway, and we were like, "Oh, great!" And I said to my husband, I was like, "Look at that board over there," and he's like, "Is that an expensive price?" I'm like, "No, look at the board," and it was huge. It said boar's head. It was hilarious. And I, because we've been talking about this forever. It's like way too much of a good thing.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And
Doretha, hey, Butter Roll Boutique. Good to see you. All right, let me move this over here. All right, so let's talk about some food news. So we got a few more seconds. Oh, you changed your name one last time. Oh, that's Isela. Good to see you. Yeah, now she's shorts. Now, are you breaking out? No, I'm going to be nosy. Now, you can tell me to mind my business. Now, are you going to break your shorts out from your regular stuff? Or is this just shorts? That's the question. I would love to know. Okay. But anyway, let's see. Share my screen. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, it's like this one screen was showing. And yeah. Oh my. Here we go. All right, so here it is. Okay. So this is what happened this week. I found this article. They are still in the stores, but what they've done is they've sent them from other factories because that factory was in Virginia. So I don't know if you guys can see this one here. Let me see. Oh, I have to add it to the. Hold on, let me add it to the stage. Check this out. How come it's not loading? There we go. I'll share this one. Here we go. Now this is a video. I didn't notice this was a video, but there it is. So apparently there's a 10th death that came out September 26th, which is yesterday. And this was on Good Morning America due to that recall. And these are what some of the products look like. And hopefully they can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the cases, 57 cases, 57 hospitalizations, 8 deaths, 18 states. And apparently 15 of those are new. This is what it looks like. So anyway, I just wanted to show this little blurb. And the fact that we ran into this deli that had boar's head meats, like proudly shown. So there's that. All right, so I'm going to, just for a second. But anyway, I'm going to stop sharing that. But I found that little link this morning, or I guess it was late last night. I was looking and I just went, oh, wow, here we go. So anyway, let me see how these turned out. Because I think we're doing okay. Let's see. Woo. Oh, yeah, they're perfect. And I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that steam. That is crazy. Yeah. So the dumplings are basically done. I'm going to just get a toothpick. I forgot to get a toothpick. I'll get a toothpick and I'll prick one and see how it looks. But that's, they're looking pretty good. Yes. So anyway, welcome in, Doretha. Oh, no. I know. Isn't this terrible, Suzanne? I know. I agree. Ugh. Boar's head are the tastiest cold cuts. I understand. They are good. Yes. Yeah. And then, oh, no. Nancy said she bought some many years ago and threw it in the trash. It was disgusting. Oh, elaborate, if you don't mind. I'm just curious. What made you think they were disgusting? Just the taste, the flavor. The one that I liked was the roast beef for me. And I said, that was so good, the roast beef. And I don't know, like, what kind of crack they had in the roast beef, but it was delicious. That's the only thing I can tell you. I haven't had, like, we don't eat a lot of, lunch meat. So it's kind of like, whatever. But yeah. All right. So I think this may be done. I'm going to try a little poke here. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, yeah. This is good. Just a couple more seconds. Oh, yeah. Okay. They're perfect. So you never know, like, what's going to happen with these, with these dumplings. And I haven't made these in like 500 years. I think I made these, like, my daughter was like 7, and it's probably been like 15 years since I made these. So it's been a while. So anyway, good to see you, Miss April Showers. Oh, you just didn't like the flavor. Okay. Interesting. Oven roasted turkey. Oh, that's Suzanne's favorite. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? And it's so tragic because they didn't do the right thing. And that's my opinion. And YouTube, they're going to kill me, but that's kind of the truth. Yeah. So that's the tragedy of the whole thing. They just really didn't do the right thing by the people and closing down that plant much sooner. Yeah. So anyway, but that's kind of the situation with the boar's head. So we did see that. This week, I'll take a look at some of the new, there's been a couple of new recalls, nothing like scary. I mean, nothing that interesting. Oh, hey, it's Miss Nikki. Hello. She's a gardener. So yeah. So there's Mr. I Bring It. Hello. And he's been doing his gardening also. So I'm going to share this screen real quick and I'll show you. And hopefully this will be good. Present. All right, here we go. So let's do this one. Recalls. Okay, here we go. Just so you guys can take a look at this. All right, let me add this in. Okay, so here we go. So check this out. So this is the recalls.gov. I can't stretch this screen because my Mac doesn't stretch as well as the other one. But anyway, this is the landing page for any recall that you can think about in America. And it's recalls.gov, recalls.gov. And it breaks it down into consumer products, motor vehicles, boats, food, medicine, cosmetics. Like this does it all. And this is all kind of a government agency, the USDA, the FDA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Board, all those things are all rolled up into this. So I'm going to go into the food. Let's see. I'll just go into recent recalls. Let's see what they have here. I don't like this page. I'm going to go back. Let me go back to the other one. Let me hit back. I don't like that page. I'm just going to hit the food. So the most recent recall is the boar's head, and we talked a little bit about that. Let's see. So here's food recalls, and this is what it looks like. And then it just sort of rolls you through. So this one here is, let me see. Yeah, this is foodsafety.gov. And they go through the recalls, each one. So this new thing, there's some undeclared almonds in this Truly Good Foods cashews. So apparently there's almonds in there. It was in some kind of big cheese snack mix. Let's see. There's some dog food recalls. I'm not as much of a fan of this page, but I'm going to go to this other one here. I'm going to do the FDA. No, I think let's look at So I think the easier one to look at is the FDA.gov. And then if you go to this first section here, it goes through here. There's like a lot of too much information, but if you go to food here, this gives you sort of some of the things that are happening. And like, for example, and then there's a recalls button there. So the way it goes is, let's see. If you go to outbreaks, let's see, recalls and withdrawals and outbreaks. Here we go. Yeah. So here's, yeah, these are some of the ones. Now, this is all food I just picked. This one here is something called Grabbies Trail Mix, peanuts, pretzels, and crackers. It has undeclared almonds and cashews. And that's the reason like a lot of this stuff is recalled. Let's see, this dog food had salmonella. It was called Answers. Beef and chicken dog food. It had some salmonella and listeria. So that's not good. Let's see. Lactaid. They just recalled some of the 96-ounce milk. And there's almonds in it. And they have to, if anything's declared, undeclared, they have to tell you. And these are basically all the states. And it goes from Colorado, almost all of them. It's like the only one that's not, let's see. So we got somebody from Maryland's here, PA, Oklahoma. Let's see, New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey. Yeah, so anyway, basically all the states, Texas, Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming, for the Lactaid. So let's see, there's that one. Now we talked about the boar's head. The boar's head one, that one's still ongoing. So just be careful of the, any of the lunch meats, from there. And I think those are the most recent ones that were kind of scary. And so they're still tracking a lot of the the recalls with the boar's head. Let me exit that. I'm going to stop sharing. But then anyway, we'll present the meal, and I'll continue talking a little bit about that. But those are some of the websites that you can look for the recalls, and even a lot of the news sites like MSN and Yahoo. You can get the recall information. Yes. So let's see. Oh, we got Rosalie's here. Hello. Let's see. We have Nikki, OCD-ish chick. Hello. And seems like there's always some pet foods being recalled. Yeah. Now, see, this is interesting because I don't know if you guys remember a while back, there were a bunch of like pet foods that were recalled like back in the early 2000s. And, maybe 2005. And I think our cat got sick, like on some of that bad food. Remember that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, may I have one of the plates? Yeah, maybe one of the ones underneath, and then I'll show it. So there's the chicken and dumplings. So it's done. But anyway, I just wanted to show you just the basic prep. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put my little prep video up. Let's see. Oh, Ashley's been a member. Hello. MOBS Play Some More. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. All right. So there, anyway, there we go. Let me just take one of these out. But this is the dumpling here. So that looks good. And it's got a nice, it's not hard. It's not soft. So it's got a little bit of, a little bit of both. I'm just putting some carrots and some onion in here. A little bit of chicken on the plate. And like I said, I seasoned this a lot. And you see there's a really nice gravy on here. And I made the gravy. I could even make it a little bit thicker if I wanted to. But I just made this gravy. I didn't have to even do anything to make it happen. And that's awesome. So, but that's chicken and dumplings. And like I said, I overdid it probably with the seasoning. but anyway, I put too much liquid. I apologize. But yeah, I could actually add a little flour to make that thicker, if I wanted to, and then we can go from there. But I'm going to have Mr. I Bring It taste this. And hopefully this will be good. All right. Okay. I'm just going to hand it to you this way so we don't have a spill. Only because, I don't want to. So sorry about that. Yeah. I put a little too much liquid on there. But tell me how it tastes, if it needs anything extra. And then we'll go from there. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's see. So, great show, Kelly. Thanks for the recipe. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Crochet Babe. And Instagram. And let me see. Let me put Ashley up here. And thank you, Ashley, for being a member for 17 months. And she's saying, hey, everyone. All right now. And then Bonnie's saying, hey, and looks good. All right. So let me see. What I'll do is, so there it is. That's really simple. That's really hot. You better, yeah. I don't want you to burn your mouth. I mean, this is hot. Because this has been going since about 5 o'clock, in various ways. But let's see me. If I can, what I'll do is but there it is. So what do you think? Yeah. Okay. It's good. So does it need anything? Okay. Oh, did I debone the chicken? Yes, I did. Yeah. And I just pulled it off the bone. Yep. That was it. Because when you cook it, what happens is it just falls off. Like after a while, chicken will fall off the bone when it's more than done. But I didn't do anything fancy. I think I had a leg quarter and I had 4 legs, and that's what I had. And so the only thing I say to people is just use what you have, and if you had a whole chicken, like a couple of the recipes, I looked about 3 recipes, and some of the recipes said you could use a whole chicken or you can use, chicken parts. So I just had parts and we went with it. Yeah. So I always say, these meals, hopefully they're a little bit quicker. And then all you have to do is, and then just use what you have, if you have it. Because sometimes the whole chicken is cheaper than the parts. It really depends. And like this week, we were at Aldi and somewhere else, and I think it was $1.99. No, it's either 99 cents or $1.99 were the legs. So you could get those. And every week it changes, so you always look. Let's see. Oh, we got Lydia's here. Hello. Looks like flavor. Sorry, I'm laughing. My husband and I always talk about that, how people need flavor, like, because I'm trying really hard not to be like so bland. But I know, like when I've had chicken and dumplings before, it's been fairly bland. So I just threw some rosemary. I like the taste of rosemary, and if you're growing it in your garden, like it's so much better. But some days, like we've been fighting the garden all year, right? Mm-hmm. It's been good and tragic at the same time. Yeah.
Fighting to keep the raisins in here.
Oh, raisins. You hear this?
If you throw raisins in here, we're gonna be fighting.
Oh, okay. Raisins in the potato salad. Anyway, good to see you. Everybody's saying hi. So, what are the plans for the weekend? We have, what are we doing? We always run around a little bit. Hopefully we're trying to get to the flea market because the flea market has been terrible because of the rain. So when it rains like it did today, like nobody comes. So that's kind of tragic. That's where we are. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, I forgot for Ashley. So let's see if I can do this. I need a new song. But anyway, thank you for being a friend. Ashley, I'll leave you with that. Yeah. So there it is. So there's the chicken and dumplings. Pretty simple. And actually, if you don't like dumplings, they say, I love this recipe. They said, if you don't like dumplings, use noodles. And I'm going, well, that's not chicken and dumplings then. That's something else. You know what I mean?
Chicken and cornbread.
Chicken and cornbread. Mm. But they said, you could use rice, you could use, noodles if you don't like dumplings. But I like dumplings just for a change because we just don't eat them. And it's very rare. Yeah, it's gone. So he's doing okay. Okay. So it was terrible. Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, Mr. I bring it. What are we going to do with you? All right. So I'm going to take this down. Let me see if I can kick this out real quick. I'm going to take him down because I think we're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You got a good look?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to remove that one. So anyway, woo, we did it. We did it. Now, if you don't like dumplings, there's something wrong with your taste, but I know it's just a nice piece of bread, right? Like, how can you hate bread? When I hear people say they hate bread, I just go, what's wrong with you?
Just got allergies then.
Well, if you're gluten, if you have a gluten situation, that's one thing. But I'm always sad when people go, I hate bread and I hate cake and cookies. I'm like, what is wrong?
Pure evil.
Evil. No. So there's that. All right. Oh no, the Mexicans what? Don't like dumplings? Oh man. That's very tragic. But they eat tortillas, that's not the same. They eat a lot of tortillas, right?
Oh, I've seen some people eat dumplings.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, get empanadas, right?
Close.
Close.
But not quite.
Okay, let's see. The Bonnie said, when you don't debone it, it's weird. Okay. The Mexicans food bowl leg in there. First time I saw that, I was like 28 years ago, and I'm used to them now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is, I mean, a lot of people do have problems like with the boned chicken. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but I figured like to take the bone out would be smart. But I figured, it's good to see kind of live and in color, so you kind of see what it looks like. Yep. Yeah, but it's not bad. Looks good. Let's see. Anybody else? I miss anybody? But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Let me see if I can show you one more thing. And one more thing. Yeah, this week has been pretty not interesting. Let me see. I'm going to look at the USDA real quick. And I'm going to see, I think they're talking about disaster resources. Oh boy. And how's everybody down in the South doing? I guess because I saw Florida was really going through it. And I just went, oh my gosh. Ooh, there's a lot of women in the USDA. Now, where talking about? Oh, wildfires. Yeah, I didn't know they talk about this stuff over here. But anyway, let's see. Okay, here we go. Recalls. Yes. Yeah, each site is just a little bit different, and I'll show you this one. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share this one. Yeah, he's doing well. Let's see. So let's share, present, and let's see. Yeah, look at this page here. So this is the landing page of the USDA. And this is interesting because it kind of, boom. Oh, I love that. There is the landing page of the USDA. And the recalls is right here where that little arrow is. Now I'm going to click on that. So actually, here's an alert. Oh, Dearborn Sausage Company, Inc. recalls. See more details. All right now. But anyway, these are the recalls and public health debates. So it's the first one. Oh, this is the hot dogs. I think we saw this before. Yeah, we did. This came out September 12th, which was a couple weeks ago. So what happened was this company, Dearborn Sausage Company of Dearborn, Michigan, mislabeled their hot dogs. And they mislabeled the pork ones for the beef and the beef for the pork and vice versa. And that's why that recall was kind of big. And let's see. I'm going to click on this guy. Let me see. Misbranding. Yes, it was misbranded. And apparently one of the supermarkets saw this and said, hey, you're doing the pork ones or the beef and the beef or the pork. Yes. So listen to this. Oh, yeah. So it's Brookside brand, fully cooked. Let me see. Is that on the screen? Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Good. Brookside brand, fully cooked natural casing beef wieners contain undeclared pork. And this is the code. And they were dated 11/5/2024. And then these wieners had undeclared soy as well. Oh, wow. So if you have allergic to soy, apparently people do. So there's that. That was like a big one. And I remember seeing that and going, ooh, that's scary when you think you're eating one thing, but you're eating something else by mistake. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. But not as scary as the boar's head. So let's see. I'm going to go back. Sorry to make you dizzy there. But I just wanted to show you that one. Let me go back. So there's the Dearborn. Oh, Ariel, hello. Let's see. Oh, no, here's the other one. I wanted to talk about this one because we all eat chicken nuggets. Most people do. So this is Purdue. I'm just going to talk about this one again. This was going back to August. And apparently there was foreign matter contamination in their chicken breast nugget and tender products. And apparently some of the machinery fell into these nuggets. So check these products if you have any in your freezer and throw them away, whatever. And then, don't consume them because they did find metal. Yeah. So there's that. And vacuum sealed plastic packages called Purdue Simply Smart Organics breaded chicken breasts nuggets. Best if used by date 3/23/25, I think 2025. Then plastic packages containing Purdue chicken breast tenders. Best used, same date. Yeah, 3/23/25. So that's a big one there. So be careful of those. And we'll take a look at the labels just so you see what they look like. And here we go. This is what they look like. Butcher box. Oh yeah, you see, Makeup Mom and Son. Isn't that funny? Yeah, see, that's why reading those are hard. See what I mean? Sometimes they're hard. Yes, hello. And see, here's the Purdue Simply Smart Organics chicken breast nuggets. All have this, some of the machinery of the metal came out in them, and this is what the packages look like. So just in case if you have them, beware. And let's see. But I think that's it. Like I said, the boar's head thing is still ongoing. I don't want you to freak out. But, like I said, I think lunch meat, I am rethinking lunch meat, to be honest, no matter where you get it from. And they're kind of saying that, Listeria is one of those things that the cold, like putting it in the fridge, does not help. It does not save you from that. So that's very interesting. And I just read that. And I have a video on where I think I called it editorial. Oh, here's the boar's head thing. So these are the two pieces here of the boar's head. So originally it came out, it was liverwurst back in July 26th. And then July 30th, 4 days later, they expanded it to the full, about 71 products that were produced at this plant in Virginia, Jarrett, Virginia. And I'll show you this real quick again, not to beat the dead horse, but here it is. Let's see. So they're saying they expanded the recall to 71 products produced between May 10th and July 29th, 2024. And Old Country brand names of boar's head. And it was meat intended for slicing at retail delis, as well as some prepackaged meat and poultry products. And it was due to Listeria monocytogenes. And they traced it to the plant. They figured it out right away. And apparently, it gets into the, on the blades of the machinery when it's cut and wherever it's produced or whatever. So there's that. And then the other thing, so listeriosis, which is what happens, can cause fever, muscle aches, headache, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and convulsions, sometimes preceded by other GI symptoms. And it can spread beyond the GI tract. And so they had some deaths, due to this. Let's see. So according to this was July 30th. There's more, but it was like, at that point, it was 34 people, 13 states, 33 hospitalizations, and 2 deaths. And I think it's up to like 57 sick people. And we talked about that a little bit earlier, but there it is. So, you can always go and do a little deep dive on these websites. And like I said, the FDA, the USDA, or recalls.gov can give you all the recalls. And there's a lot of cars and stuff like that in there, tires, things like that are being recalled, and medications. So just to be aware and to keep you guys just abreast of what's happening in the food market. And so that being said, we're saying, it may be better not to eat lunch meat, and it may be better just to make your own at home. And that's kind of our evil plan with the I Bring It Every Day channel, Cooking on Fridays, the Food Fridays, is we're just trying to show you that you can cook at home. It's not too hard, a little bit of planning, but the thing is, if you find, a couple of good cookbooks, you can get, some ideas of what to make, and then do some meal planning and things like that. Yeah. So there's that. Well, yes. So this is interesting, Doretha. So the only thing that's very tragic about this is that they could have shut them down sooner, but they waited, and we don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Are the recalls mostly on processed foods? Now that's an interesting point, or question, Doretha. So the thing is, so processed foods, there's a real definition. Now I can't remember it exactly. So processing a food can mean just cutting the chicken, right? It can be as little as cutting the chicken, or it can be as much as adding color, preservatives and things like that. So there's levels of processed, but the problem is that anytime something is processed by a company, there's that layer of germs. I'm just going to put it germs and bacteria that can get in the food. So, like for example, those chicken nuggets, some of the machinery broke off into the chicken nuggets. So chicken nuggets are very, very easy to make at home. And so I would say maintain, if you can afford the chicken breast. Now, chicken breast can be pricey, but if you get that on sale, buy it when it's lower, and then you can just cut that off and do it yourself. Because like doing a chicken nugget or a chicken tender is pretty simple. So that is a process. But like I said, there's levels of processing. You know what I mean? So, but the answer is yes, but sort of yes, sort of no. Yeah. So that's the whole thing. And that's why I'm saying you really need to eat at home. And, fast food for us was a thing that we were really hooked on. And because it's easy. And when you have small kids and things like that, you're trying to get food in them, as quickly as possible. But, it does open you up to a lot of different things. And, and if you look at, some of these food documentaries, when you see what goes into a lot of this fast food, you're going to, I would think, you're going to rethink it. You know what I mean? And we did. Like we run from the fast food, and we're talking about all of them. Like they're all, some are worse, but it seems like there's a lot of hanky panky going on with this fast food. So if you can cook at home, at least the food is fresh. Where your hands have been. You know what I mean? And things like that. So that's my little soapbox. So let's see. Now I missed something. Nancy said, let's see. Okay, it's Michigan. Oh, you get confused. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Michigan. Am I? Right. It was Michigan. Yep. So anyway, but good to see you, Ariel. Let's see what else. Yeah, Bonnie. Yes. Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see. Kate, is it Kugels? Are the only hot dogs worth buying, in my opinion? Michigan brand. Oh, the best ring pickled bologna too. Okay. As long as they're local. See, I think for you, that would make sense. If you're local, those local products I think are better. But you see like I said, the biggest tragedy about Boar's Head for me, oh, Bonnie doesn't eat chicken nuggets. Buy real chicken and bread it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bonnie. Yep, you can do it. It's not hard. And let's see. Yes. And Nancy said, I wait for chicken breast to go on sale and stock up. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, Chris, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing okay today. And Aldi has decent chicken. Although there was, like I said, Bonnie, I'll have to dig it up for you, but there was something going on with Aldi's chicken. I can't remember. There was something a couple of months ago. I don't remember what it was, but do a little Google and see. Yeah, but definitely wait for the chicken breast to go on sale. And really, you can do it yourself. And I did a little video on chicken nuggets way back. I don't remember when it was, but it's really not hard to do. Yeah. Yes. So anyway, well, thanks for coming, Makeup Mom and Son. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah. So anyway, but that's the deal. So, like I said, I want you guys just to show you, how easy it is to make a meal. And this is something that you can make. The chicken. Oh my goodness, the chicken and dumplings is a big. You can make a fair amount of it, and then you can save it and freeze it, and then eat it later in the week, and it won't be too bad. Yeah. So that's that, right? All right now.
If God didn't make it, don't eat it.
What? Well, did you hear that? Say that again, Mr. Ibringer.
If God didn't make it, you probably shouldn't eat it.
Yeah. And I'm starting to believe that. Right? Yep. So let's see. Oh, you bought it lately and you're fine. No, I know. But like I said, Bonnie, the funny thing, it's like frying chicken. Yep. Like I said, the thing that's like I said, the problem with the boar's head was they did not clean their factory appropriately. And so that listeria really got out of hand. And I'm not sure what happened with the inspections and things like that, but that recall kind of went on fairly long, like a month or so before they really figured out like what was happening. And that's the other problem. Sometimes it takes a while. And excuse me, there were deaths, from people eating that liverwurst. And liverwurst is very pate like, and I don't know how raw or cooked that is. Don't really know much about it because I don't eat it. But that was where it sort of started. And then when they went and looked at that factory had many, many violations. And that's kind of the bottom line, that you just have to be careful, So that's why I'm saying you want to cook at home as much as you can. And that's all. I mean, that's my opinion, Yeah. So yes. OMG. Yeah. And if you go, like I said, Doretha, if you don't have to look at mine, but if you go to my video, it starts at about 2 minutes in, and it just gives you the whole breakdown of what happened at Boar's Head. So it's interesting, but I did it a couple of weeks ago, and I just called it editorial about Boar's Head, just so people know. Yeah. So, like I said, just try to make sure that you try to do the best that you can, because you only have one life that we're aware of, So you just want to do the best that you can for yourself. And so if you can't cook your own, grow your own, try to grow your own. And then, and like I said, we're trying to barter with a lot of these people that grow stuff. Cause people that grow tomatoes, maybe you can grow whatever, I think that whole bartering system might be good. And yeah. Okay. Let's see. Bonnie, likes to do the panko. Okay. Panko and the flour. Yeah, panko's good. And then they have seasoned panko too now. They used to just have plain, but they have seasoned. But yeah. Yeah, that is true. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think people are going to really rethink, using them. And the thing that's tragic about them is that they charged a lot of money for their product also. Yeah, just to add a little, So let's see, did I get everybody? Oh, and you season it yourself. Okay. So Bonnie's a cooker. Yeah, Bonnie does some cooking. Did I miss anybody? Yeah. So, let's see. And then Nancy said, I like slicing the breast and dipping it in Drake's frying mix. Ooh, yummy chicken strips. That sounds good. Yeah. And that's the thing that you can do yourself. Like I said, and you just play around. Like I said, I just play around with these spices and I just sort of, go from there. And then I sort of say, okay, I like this one. I like that one. I don't like this one. I'll try this one. I'll mix it with that one. But hopefully, yes. And yeah, Aldi has good prices. Yep. Hopefully I got everybody. Yep. Okay. Oh, and Nancy's leaving us. Oh, thanks for the supper. Okay. You're welcome. And have a good night. Stay safe. You too. Thanks, Nancy, for coming in. Too old to care. And let me know if you've made anything from the cookbooks. Let's see. So I think that's it. We did it. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay. So I'll put the prep video on my community tab because this thing did not want to play. So we'll have to do it again. What's that?
Chicken stir. Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Yes, hold on. Oh, yep. No new people. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, usually you get a couple people, but thank you. Yes. So good night. Bingo later. Okay. We're doing some bingo. Nice. All right. Well, listen, thank you guys so much. Oh, okay, Bonnie. Oh, no bingo. All right. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for, hearing me out and bearing with me through the technical stuff. But like I said, it's really good if like I said, I'm just challenging all to take care of yourself. Try to eat as fresh as you can. Try to buy local. and you kind of help out those local farmers in your local economy. And then your food's going to be pretty fresh. And I think you'll enjoy what you make. And then, like I said, I'll be doing some more giveaways of cookbooks, later on in the season. And then, if you're into it, let me know. All right. So we'll do that soon. But thank you so much for coming in. And we'll see you guys, God willing, next week. All right. And I think I'm going to sign off and say peace and love, and take care of yourselves.
Have a safe weekend.
Have a safe weekend. Yeah, it's still raining places. Not good. So be careful out there driving. All right. So take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.